4 days after passing away at age 91, Mikhail Gorbachev, the final Soviet leader to bring the Cold War to a peaceful conclusion, has been buried in Moscow. According to the Kremlin, Russian President Vladimir Putin did not attend the funeral due to his work commitments. But many people view this as a slight against the guy who managed the dissolution of the Soviet Union. When Gorbachev came to power in 1985, he enacted radical changes and opened the USSR to the outside world. However, he was powerless to stop the Union's dissolution in 1991, and many Russians hold him responsible for the years of unrest that followed. He was well liked outside of Russia, and the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres claimed that he had changed the course of history. Like numerous of his Soviet forebears, including Vladimir Lenin, Joseph Stalin, and Leonid Brezhnev, he lies in state in the ancient columned hall of the House of Unions. Gorbachev has been laid to rest in Novodevichy, the biggest cemetery in Moscow and the final resting place of many notable Russians. According to BBC's Steve Rosenberg in Moscow, the fact that Saturday's event won't be a state funeral indicates that the present Kremlin leadership has little interest in preserving Gorbachev's legacy. It was clearly known that the relationship between Gorbachev and Putin was tense. Their last meeting, according to reports, was in 2006, and the Russian president once referred to the fall of the USSR as the biggest geopolitical calamity of the century. Gorbachev most recently reportedly disapproved of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, although having supported the annexation of the Crimean Peninsula in 2014. His health had been deteriorating and he had been in and out of the hospital in recent years. He was admitted in June after developing kidney problems. According to Bloomberg, which has cited GDP figures from the International Monetary Fund, India has overtaken the United Kingdom to become the 5th largest economy in the world. New Delhi pushed Britain to the 6th spot in the final 3 months of 2021 to become the 5th biggest economy. The calculation is based on US dollars, with India extending its lead in the first quarter. According to the Bloomberg report, the size of the Indian economy with regards to nominal cash was $854.7 billion US dollars during the quarter through March on an adjusted basis and using the dollar exchange rate on the last day of the relevant quarter. In contrast, the UK was at $814 billion US dollars. The calculations were done using the IMF database and historic exchange rates on the Bloomberg terminal. The latest report reflects the economic trajectory these two countries have taken in recent months. While the UK is witnessing its worst cost of living crisis, soaring inflation, the highest in 4 decades, and a potential recession that is expected to last well into 2024, according to the Bank of England, the Indian economy, on the other hand, is forecast to grow more than 7% this year. The Bloomberg report said a world-beating rebound in Indian stocks this quarter has just seen their weighting rise to the 2nd spot in the MSCI Emerging Markets Index, trailing only China's. Moreover, the IMF's forecasts show India pegged to overtake the UK in dollar terms on an annual basis this year, putting the Asian powerhouse behind just the US, China, Japan, and Germany. About a decade ago, India was ranked the world's 11th largest economy, while the UK used to remain at the 5th spot. The latest economic performance comes as a major blow to the ruling Conservative Party, which is in the midst of leadership change following the resignation of Boris Johnson. The Tory members who picked Johnson as successor on Monday, with reports indicating a comfortable win for Foreign Secretary Liz Truss over former Chancellor Rishi Sunak.